Good to see you. And it is also good to be seen. Still vertical after all these years. Well, as the man said, in a little while I'm going to join the newbies. We're going to do some Steppenwolf tunes. But as I mentioned in the first show, before we get there, in the words of the singing cowboy, Gene Autry, who said, "Them bandits have rustled my cattle and kidnapped my wife, and I sure as heck am going to get them. But before I do, let me sing you a little song." I had been in California, hanging out mainly at the Troubadour, learning from the professionals that played there, and hitchhiked, worked my way back to the East Coast, wound up in Toronto, where I'd gone to high school, and played in a coffee house. This is in the Yorkville Village section of Toronto, and within a 3-block area, there were, by the time I went back there, 17 different little and mid-sized clubs with all kinds of music, blues, folk music, etc. So I got a gig at a coffee house. Next door was a Canadian band called the Sparrows. I sat in with them. We sounded good together, so I joined. One night, bass player's girlfriend brought her girlfriend, who immediately, I'm legally blind, but when it comes to stuff like that, my eyes drastically improve. So I saw this young woman by the name of Jutta. She was from Hamburg, Germany. She had already at the Star Club there sing, Little Richard, Ray Charles, and the Beatles, who were the house band pretty well. And at the age of 18, on her own, she went to Toronto. So I wanted to know her better. So I followed her home and moved in with her that night. That was in October '65. We're still together now. So I was a happy guy. I was crazy about this woman, and the band I was in sounded good. The only thing I was not looking forward to was the oncoming Canadian winter. I had had several experiences in that regard while living there. I did not need to see another one. So as the snow started to fall, I started to dream of beaches and palm trees. And I sat down and wrote this.